My mind has been so loud lately, like overthinking everything, doubting myself, and feeling emotional over smallest things. And I know I can't be the only one who feels like this sometimes. I nearly didn't film this vlog today because I kept telling myself, what's the point of doing this? Who's gonna care? Who wants to listen to what I've got to say? I didn't have any motivation to do anything, to get up, you know. But then I thought maybe this isn't about who's gonna watch it or if I should have everything all figured out today. Maybe it's just about me showing up for myself, you know, me not letting myself down. So instead of keeping you all in, I just decided to get up, to go for a walk and talk to you guys. And hopefully, because this might help someone else who might be struggling with kind of like a mental block, right? Hi guys, welcome back to another weekly vlog. My name is Primrose, and if you're new here, welcome. Today it's a different type of vlog. I woke up this morning and I was having a mental block and I just was not motivated to do anything. I didn't want to go to the gym, so I thought, let me do something different. So today we're doing a walk and talk vlog and just like unpack what's in my head. And if you're watching this and you're in bed or you're sitting on your sofa, maybe you can put your trainers and walk and talk with me. So today's video is just raw, vulnerable. There's no edits, there's no scripting. It's just me and my mind and my thoughts. So if you're new here, welcome. I usually do like different videos every week about and talk around mental health, mindset, and just like how to be the best version of yourself. So yeah, oh my god, guys, look, how am I walking past through here? This is what's different about doing a walking exercise outside compared to like being in the gym. Am I safe here? I would like to believe that I'm safe. But yeah, today I just wanted to unpack, guys, just like what I've been going through. Like, for all those that don't know, if you're new here, I lost my sister almost 6 months ago through suicide. She was 25, and I've been battling grief heavily. And if you also don't know, my background is mental health nursing, so I work as a mental health nurse. But anyway, besides the point, I've been battling different grief emotions. Oh my god, there's dogs behind me. Anyway, I've been battling different grief emotions, and I've been doing well. I've been in therapy and all sorts, but it's just been so hard. I've had moments where things have felt like, you know, I'm doing well and, you know, I'm coping, and then the slightest thing can break me down. Like, let me give you an example. I went through my phone pictures the other day, and I usually do this all the time, so this is not like anything new. But then I did it the other day and I saw a picture of her and I just broke down. Like, it affected me almost the whole day, right? But anyway, I know that's grief. But besides that, I almost feel like sometimes I'm usually in a hurry to get through certain emotions, you know. Sometimes I even feel guilty of like feeling a certain type of way, like as if I'm not allowed to feel, like as if I'm not allowed to like connect with my emotions. So I'm learning that it's okay for me to be vulnerable for myself, and vulnerability doesn't mean that I'm weak. And I think that's another thing that I need to learn for myself. Like, I feel like I've always had this mentality that I'm supposed to be strong, I'm supposed to show up strong, you know, the whole she's a strong woman. Never liked that saying, but I think I'm also just learning that I don't have to be strong all the time, because sometimes in life it's easy to just feel lost, right? It's easy to feel like you haven't accomplished or achieved any of your goals. It's easy to overthink and, you know, be saying to yourself like, I should be here by now, I should have done this by now. But that's just not life, because everyone's timeline is different, right? Sometimes I feel like the pressure to be perfect doesn't come from other people. Sometimes it simply comes from you. Like, especially for me, the pressure to be like, have everything together, I think I put it on myself, like being over 30. Sometimes I go through a process where I just kind of like overthink things, overthink that, I should have achieved this by now, or I should be doing this by now, or even like the spirit of comparison. Guys, do you know that comparison is actually a spirit from a biblical point of view? And when you get stuck in this loop of comparing yourself and comparing your life where your life is supposed to be, you don't even see the beauty of what's happening in your life. And I'm learning to just like be present, to be grateful, to always pray to God to just like make me see the good that is in my life without not asking for more than what I need, So that's been like some sort of like reflection upon myself that I've been doing for myself. And also just being a mom, like being a mom means that my needs come second, right? Or they even come last. Being a mom means I'm responsible for a child. I'm responsible for his physical health, his mental health, like his emotional needs. They definitely come before mine. So I'm also learning to think, it's okay for me as well to take some time out for myself. If you haven't watched my self-care vlog that I did last week, please check that out, because in that vlog, I literally pulled onto myself. I literally kind of like did the things that I wanted to do and chose myself. And I think it's important, as a person, not just like as a mom, to always like choose yourself, to always like see or know when you've been pouring onto other people. And it doesn't mean like physically doing things for people. This could mean like, you saying yes to people, you showing up for people. And again, this usually come from having a people-pleasing syndrome. I don't know if I ever had a people-pleasing syndrome, but, oh, look at that. Look how beautiful that is. This nature is just so beautiful. Should I go through here? This footpath? I don't know. This is how people end up lost and they disappear. Guys, I'm not going that way. I'm not going missing. Because would they find me? But anyway, back to what I was saying. Having a people-pleasing syndrome, it always leaves you empty, right? So if you're like me, I think I used to have it. Have I? No, I think I used to have this mentality that if I say no to people, like I'm a bad friend, right? And I know I'm a good friend. So I had to learn that after the years when I felt like every time I said yes to people, I kind of left myself short. Like I used to almost like compromise my own mental health just to make sure that I accommodate other people's feelings and emotions and whatever the case might be. But now I'm just learning that if I say no to you, or if I say no to someone and they don't like it or they're not happy, then that's their problem. Do you get it? And like I feel like only people that are comfortable with crossing your boundaries, they get upset when you start like choosing yourself or when you start saying no. I need to take a break, because what is this? Guys, I need to take a break. Let's take a break. Let's go and find somewhere to sit, because what time is it? It's 9:16. I've been walking since 8:30, so it's almost coming to an hour. But yeah, guys, we're gonna take a break and I'm gonna show you guys my outfit of the day, because what is a vlog without an outfit of the day? So yeah, and I'm wearing these trainers. These are my sister's trainers. And I have soul rest in peace, but I'm wearing her trainers. Yeah.
I don't care if we on a run. Nothing matters when we one-on-one. Looking at us cause we going dumb. We on the same wave, you the same way. You know I'll be down if it's with you. Where we going, baby? What's the move?
And that is my outfit of the day. So yeah, guys, as I was saying, it's important not to almost put pressure on on yourself, because life is hard as it is, seriously. And if you're watching this and you're thinking, oh, let's sit down. If you're watching this and you're thinking, this sounds exactly like me. If you're like me and you're sometimes you're like a perfectionist, I just want to tell you this. Sometimes being a perfectionist, it can be a response to trauma. Because who say that you have to be perfect anyway, right? And even if when you get perfect, there's other people there that might think that what you're doing is shit. And take for me, for example, I've recently started this YouTube channel. Obviously, I've had this channel for years, but I've just really started documenting my life and everything else recently. And it's been scary, thinking who's going to watch my stuff? Are people going to be interested? And just being self-critical. But over the time, because I keep posting over and over again, it then almost becomes less scary. And that goes for everything. The things that you're scared of, if you do them over and over again, eventually they just become easier to do. So yeah, this has been beautiful. And just being out in the nature, I feel so much better. If you're having a mental block right now, or your mental health just feels like, ugh, go out for a walk. Go out. Because I feel like walking is just more than just a walk. Even if it's just to go to the shop, it really connects to your mental. Because right now, a lot of, especially 2026, I don't know about you guys, but 2025 showed me shege. But right now, I know a lot of people, especially young people, are going through a lot mentally, right? And sometimes just not knowing where to start can make things 10 times harder. And I think today, that's why I really just wanted to film this. I didn't even plan to film this, to plan a walk and talk vlog. I think because I just woke up and I was like, gym or stay in bed. And I thought, you know what, let's go and do a walk. The weather is nice. In the UK, we hardly get nice weather, guys. So yeah, if you're feeling lonely, overwhelmed right now, please don't think that, you're by yourself. A lot of people are. Even the people that you look up to, even the people that show up online or show up at your workplace or at your school, whatever, they're going through something. But I think the difference that will make between you and them is is it consistently? That's it. Let me see if I can put you guys here. If you consistently show up for yourself. Take me, for example. I'm a mental health nurse. Anyone who hears that, they'll think, oh my God, psychology, you've got it all figured out. But I don't. And I think going through grief, processing grief, and then also just going through my own mental health in terms of, processing trauma of how I lost my sister has really made me face some of my deeper fears. Guys, even though I'm a mental health nurse, I have never had therapy. And it took me to lose my sister to actually consider therapy. And the things that I found out about myself really shocked me. There are certain things that I found out in therapy that I just felt oh my God, I thought I had buried that. There's things in life that you've probably gone through and you don't know that those things are actually affecting how you show up right now, whether in relationship or whether it's you being a mom, whether it's you at work or whether it's just in your personality. I always say there's a reason for everything. And if you don't unpack those traumas or those pain or those areas of your life that you were previously hurt, you might just damage the future you. So I am happy that I've taken, the plunge of doing therapy and I'm taking the plunge of recording these videos for myself. And I think these videos for myself are literally like what I always say to you guys, a visual diary. So whether 5 people sees this vlog or 10 people sees this vlog, I just hope somebody feels, you know, somewhat motivated, someone feels somewhat encouraged that, you know, if Primrose can do this, you know, I can do it for myself. Yeah.
Gas me, how we end up in the backseat, just trying to get to the bag. We on the same page, you the same way. Only keep the fam around me, so let me know what it's gonna be. I don't plan on getting no sleep while we doing nothing, moving too fast. Candy paint with the windows all black, seats creme brulee. What they gon' say? With the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Boy, I got 5, we going so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide. Yeah. Up all night, baby, when we gon' slide. Oh, hey, hey.
Let's see how many steps we've done so far. You guys see that? 6,348. We can do this. I can, and I will, and I will, and I can, and I am. And I am. Sometimes you need to be your own motivator. Whew. Lord, is this the hill we were talking about? God, Jesus. I'm definitely going up the hill. So yeah, I'm still figuring things out. I don't have it all together. I don't have all the answers, but I know that I'm trying, and I think sometimes it's enough to know that. I love this chat. Like I feel so much better with this walk, and whether you can do this walk as well yourself, and maybe call a friend on FaceTime, because right now I feel like I'm on FaceTime with you guys with how chaotic this walk and talk vlog has been. So yeah, just be kind to yourself, man, and you know, and just know that you're doing your best, and your best is enough. And the weather is great. I've got some shades on and I'm walking and I'm in a good mood. So yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. I am gonna wrap it up here and end it here. I wish I could tell you guys that I'm about to start running. But yes, it's not happening. It's not happening. I will not run for anything. I don't know. Like, side note, who is like me, or is there anyone that does this? Even if there's a bus there and I'm not gonna catch it, I would never run, right? But anyway, I digress. I hope you guys have enjoyed this vlog. Please like and comment which one was your favorite part. Oh, and let me know if you would ever consider doing this, you know, to do this walk and talk challenge with me. I was also thinking that maybe I might actually do this as a series, maybe like once a month. I might incorporate it in my vlogs where I just be vulnerable and talk to you guys. You know, it's not everything aesthetic. Sometimes vlogs needs to feel natural. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I've definitely enjoyed filming this. I think this has made my walk easier. But yeah, I will definitely see you guys in my next vlog. Thank you for watching and have a beautiful day. A beautiful day because you're beautiful. So you only deserve the best, right? Okay guys, I will see you guys in my next vlog. Bye guys.
They gon' say, with the top down, screaming money, anything. We up till 6 in the morning. When the sunrise, we'll be on it. Boy, I got 5, you know, so live. Tell me when to go, baby, when we gon' slide, baby, when we gon' slide.